Simone Biles, a name that forever changed the landscape of gymnastics. Boasting a staggering 32 Olympic and World Championship medals, she is a force to be reckoned with. But what truly sets Biles apart from the rest is her unwavering commitment and positive attitude, earning her a spot in the Hall of Fame of Gymnasts. In this video, we'll be talking about how the legend Simone Biles came to be and how she forever changed the world of gymnastics. First up, the birth of a genius. Born in Columbus, Ohio, and raised in Spring, Texas, Biles first experienced gymnastics at the tender age of 6, where her instructors took note of her natural affinity for it, insisting she pursue it further. To devote herself to the craft, Biles had to sadly bid farewell to her regular life of school, parties, football games, and friends. But not to fret. She soon went on to become the first woman of color to hold a title at the World Gymnastics Championships. Biles helped change the dynamics of the sporting world forever. Even today, she continues to be an inspiration for all men and women alike, setting world records unlike ever before. To give you an idea, she has 4 eponymous skills named after her. 4. Most people don't even get the honor of 1. Her name will surely go down in history as one of the greatest, if not the greatest. Next, let's talk about her achievements. Biles set a new benchmark for peak physical prowess. Not losing a single meet since 2013, she's ready to go all out and dominate the athletic world. Her jumps, her speed, and her agility set her miles apart from her competitors. To put it into perspective, she wrapped up a double layout with a half twist while landing on one foot. And you want to know the craziest part? She did all this while recovering from a knee injury. This goat of a move went on to be known as the Biles, an ode to a living legend. After Biles and her coach, Amy Borman, parted ways with Bannon's Gymnastics in 2014, she started training at a new facility in Spring, Texas called the World Champions Center. Sadly, Biles couldn't take part in the first half of the 2014 season due to a shoulder injury. But once again, she didn't let that injury stop or define her, making an even stronger comeback at the 2014 US Classic in Chicago. She tied first on the balancing team and claimed first in vault and floor exercise, helping her win the all-around by a humongous margin. Being a natural at it, she now regularly finished ahead of her nearest competitors by whole points rather than just fractions. Continuing her winning streak and bringing it to the 2015 US Nationals, she once again won a straight all-around title for the 3rd time. She even bagged another international title for the 3rd time at the World Champions in Glasgow, Scotland, winning gold medals on both the balance beam and floor exercise. Now Biles was making history. She now had the highest number of top and gold medals ever won by a female in a World Gymnastics competition, and as such was selected as the Athlete of the Year for Team USA. Embarking on a new season of competition unlike ever before, Biles would soon compete in the Olympics for the very first time. With an already stunning track record on vault, floor, and balancing beam, she started the year with another, you guessed it, an all-around triumph at the Pacific Rim Championships, where she won both the vault and floor exercise titles. Fast forward to 2020, the Olympics, which were to be held in Tokyo, were postponed due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Returning to the competition in May 2021 at the US Classic in Indianapolis, she once again left the crowd stunned and speechless with a unique vaulting feat, a Yurchenko double pike. Well, what is a Yurchenko double pike? Well, to put it simply, you have to push off from the vaulting table with your hands and flip twice before landing. Trust us, it is much, much harder than it looks. So much so that she became the first female ever to successfully perform this remarkable feat in the competition. 2 weeks later, she did it again at the US Gymnastics Championship. This became her 7th all-around victory in a national competition, breaking all the previous records of 6. She now had won all-around honors in every single event that she had competed in since 2013. Is there no stopping her? Shattering record after record, going beyond your limits, the only words befitting Biles are, I came, I saw, I conquered. Next, she's a survivor. In early 2018, the athletic realm of competitive female gymnastics was jolted by allegations that Lawrence Gerard Nassar, aka Larry Nassar, the doctor of the USA's national gymnastics team, had taken advantage of and sexually abused more than 150 young women and girls whilst they were under his care. Soon after, Simone Biles came forward that she too had been a victim of his. Luckily, Nassar is going to be spending the rest of his life in a cell. But the main issue still stands, the system. I blame Larry Nassar, and I also blame an entire system that enabled and perpetrated his abuse, said Biles. To better safeguard the security and feature of our people, we need reforms. Reforms that will ensure nothing like this ever happens again, and if it does, those guilty will answer for what they've done. After a long hiatus, Simone Biles made an appearance at the US Classics in July of 2018 and once again rocked the stage with her triumphant victory, attaining the highest scores in vault, floor exercise, balance balance beam, and all-around performance. Biles has established herself as someone who will not be detoured by setbacks on her path to success, as she has demonstrated by winning 4 more gold medals at the USA Gymnastics National Championships. There's just no stopping this woman. Biles officially became the second woman in history to win all 5 gold medals in the Nationals. That's huge. To top off her stunning performance, she wore a teal-colored leotard as a gesture of solidarity and support for all the victims of sexual assault and abuse out there. The end of a legend, but like all stars, her time came too early when she was diagnosed with the case of the twisties. For all you non-gymnast folks, the twisties is a medical condition in which an athlete loses their spatial feeling of where their body is in space, a sense that plays a crucial role in the success of the sport. And losing that sense can prove to be extremely dangerous. And we don't mean losing a match type deal, we mean that you can be seriously physically injured as a result. It is said that those who burn the brightest often burn the quickest, and it was the fateful Tokyo Olympics of 20 when Biles announced to the world that she was withdrawing from the competition to deal with her mental health. But what made that announcement historical was her shifting the focus away from medals and towards advocating for athletes' mental health and well-being. Because mental health is a topic stigmatized in the athletic realm, it never stopped Biles from doing what she felt was right, and in this case, taking a break from gymnastics. Even though Biles did make a stunning comeback on the final day of gymnastics competitions and won yet another bronze medal in the balance beam, she now stood toe-to-toe with Shannon Miller, both competing for the title of most Olympic medals ever won by an American gymnast. What's she worth? Biles ranked 4th in the list of highest paid female athletes for 2021, but surprisingly, she only made $0.1 million on court. Wait, so how exactly was she the 4th most paid athlete, you ask? Well, the rest of her earnings come off court, where she racked up a staggering $10 million. In totality, she earned about $10.1 million in 2021. After her announcement at the Tokyo Olympics, she got unique endorsement deals from a plethora of companies, which helped increase her overall net worth, which now stands at a mind-blowing $16 million. She was even named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year in 2021 for her little stunt, and is hailed for breaking the stereotype by putting her own mental and physical well-being above all. All we have to say to this is, more power to you. Heaps of praises and support for Biles are flooding in from all corners of the globe, proving once again that times are changing. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think, folks? Will she be making a comeback this year? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.